how much I love Journey Spice. Journey Spice, non-GMO, no salt, no sugar, just all sorts of goodness and smart, environmentally friendly packaging. Pinch the top, take it off. Food tastes better. Comes in singles, 2-packs, and 4-packs. It's Journey Spice. Find them at Amazon.com. Time for Denver's best sports talk with the Altitude Daily.
This is the Altitude Daily Podcast. Everything you can't miss from today on Altitude Sports Radio. Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane.
But you said it. You said he's Joker.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Joker in him, right?
It's very, very Joker-esque of, I'm going to do this. I like to do it. I work hard at it. It's my job. I know the responsibility I'm undertaking. But once job's done,
right,
it's wife and kiddo time.
Yeah, that's what, for Scheffler, it's just a job. You know what I mean? It's not a passion. And then he hates everything else around the sport. Like Speith was saying, he hates, like he doesn't want to go do sponsorship. Like even though he'd make more money if he just embraced the whole golf sponsorship thing. And he's like, nope, he'd rather go home. He doesn't want to deal with that. He doesn't want to deal with the media. He doesn't want to make commercials. He does not like all the reindeer games around the sport.
Nikola Jokic is the only guy I can think of that's a superstar that's equally unassuming in any sport in the
Speith
modern
said
era.
that?
This is according to Underdog Golf. So
Man,
this was
Jordan, I didn't know he was that much of a ball knower.
Yeah. It was sent to me over by our buddy over at DNVR, Spencer. But Nikola Jokic is the only guy I can think of that's a superstar that's equally unassuming in any sport in the modern era. And I'm happy if anybody else can find another example, but it's very rare.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Although, like, Joker just doesn't have time for your nonsense. Scheffler has to be this way or he can't win. You know what I mean? He has to, like, his mental state has to be like, I can't care about this other stuff.
Yeah.
Should he embrace being the number one golfer in the world more? Because that's basically what Jordan's saying. It's like, he doesn't want to be the number one golfer. He wants to win tournaments. He wants to cash that check and go home and be with his family. He doesn't want the spotlight of being the number one golfer in the world.
Do you think that he should hold a responsibility to be like the league rep?
Like, you have to help grow the game. Like, each one of these, the greats in the game have helped build the game higher, further, fast. You know what I mean? Does Scheffler have an obligation to help grow the sport that has made him rich as hell?
Okay, so here's what's interesting. I just don't think he's got the personality for it. I don't think he could even fake it. Mm-hmm. The Jokic stuff, Jokic has a great personality.
Yeah, he's very funny.
Affable, he's funny, he's charming, he's got all those different qualities. But Jokic seems to save that for a lot of his folks back home and not in the league.
The Altitude Daily. The morning sprint.
Well, so okay, that's the reason why I was coming in. I know I'm talking a lot about golf right now. When I came in, the reason why I had this thought of like, yeah, Scottie's the closest thing I've ever seen. And I know it's like the easy thing to talk about today. The reason why he's the closest thing I've ever seen, that leaderboard was so damn good on Sunday. Yeah. And you walked up to number one tee going, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And the last time I remember that happening in this sport was Tiger. The leaderboard being so good. We remember Tiger's crazy wins back in the 97 Masters, the 2000 U.S. Open, the 2000 Open Championship, his 2005 Open Championship. Listen to the names on the leaderboard. He won the 2005 Open Championship by 5 shots. Colin Montgomery was 9 under, 5 shots back. No chance to win it. Montgomery, Couples, Olafable, major champion Michael Campbell, Sergio Garcia, Retief Goosen, former world number 1, Bernard Langer, Jeff Ogilvy, Vijay Singh, former overall number 1. Those were 9 players within 2 shots of second place or holding second place. They had no chance to win the tournament. The 2000 Open Championship, when he set scoring records at 19 under at St. Andrews, Thomas Bjorn was 8 shots shy at 11 under. Ernie Els, former world number 1, was 8 shots back at 11 under. Tom Lehman, David Toms, Fred Couple, Masters champion. Paul Azinger, Darren Clark, Open champion. Were all 6 players who were top 10 players at one point in their careers within 2 shots of second place. It didn't matter. The 1997 Masters, when he set his crazy scoring record at 18 under par and won the thing by 12. All of the guys behind him, Tom Kite, Tom Watson, Freddie Couples, Bernard Langer, Justin Laner, Davis Love III, all top 10 players or former master champions within 3 shots of second place, had no chance. And that's what Sunday felt like. It felt like it was this amazing leaderboard. Look at these names.
All right, hold on.
English,
hold
Goddard,
on.
Clark, Fitzpatrick, Lee, McIntyre, Schauffele, McElroy, DeChambeau, all within 3 shots of second place. And it didn't matter.
Okay, but how far away was second place?
4 shots, as
4
many
strokes.
as 7.
4 strokes. And Tiger, when he's finishing there in 2000, it was 18 to 11. Like he's doubling up Scottie. So I appreciate you saying that it feels the same, but it only feels the same because it's like getting back together with your ex. Like it's kind of close, but it's not really the same thing. Okay, you guys, it's a totally different relationship now. And so just because you had it before and it was amazing that first time doesn't mean the next time is the same thing. It's not. It's just reminding you of something else.
The Altitude Daily. Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC.
George Karalaftis got
who I'd never heard of, really.
Got a big deal. Same draft year as Bonitto. Going to get 62 guaranteed, 93 over 4 years. Is it time this week to get a deal done with Nik Bonitto?
1 or 2 time Super Bowl winner.
Oh,
at least
I guess one, yeah. Well, who'd they lose to? They lost last year.
More deflections, more tackles. Into Super Bowls 1-1.
Into 1-1, yes.
I don't know, man. Listen. If George Payton thinks it's worth it, then he needs to pay him. And I
if George
Payton,
Payton,
Zach Allen,
George Payton,
well, whatever, because he's got to do the budget.
Not Sean Payton.
Sean Payton can say, "Well, I want him," and George
Mm-hmm.
goes, "Okay, where?" Now it may come down to this: we can pay Zach or Nick. Which one you want? It may come down to that.
Mm-hmm.
Now what do you do?
Great question. Nick. I'll take a great outside pass rusher before I'll take a great inside guy. I want both.
And he's younger, a little younger, too.
And he's younger. I want them both. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to chase Zach Allen out anywhere. But at the end of the day, there's more value having a great outside pass rusher than inside, in my opinion.
See, and I think having a great inside guy makes the life easier for a great outside guy.
Little Sophie's choice here. Both are important. Both are a big deal. Love them both. But if you're asking me either or, if you're making me make that decision, I guess I'll take an outside guy.
Wasn't the one stat?
But I want to get them both done. I mean, let's get both of it done.
Wasn't the one stat that Zach Allen either led or was right up there? Wasn't he like one of the top guys in quarterback hits from the inside?
Oh, he could be. I mean, he had a great year last year. But I'll tell you this, though. The market for Zach Allen won't be the same as it will be for Nik Bonitto.
Right.
The value for Zach Allen for other teams won't even close what Nik Bonitto could get. And that's the truth, Ruth. As much as we love Zach Allen personally around here, he didn't have that kind of year in the NFL. He had a good year, and so did Nik Bonitto, but it's just the value that these guys are going for. You saw what TJ Watt went for. Now George Kalfanakis, you saw what he's going for. It's a great market for Nik Bonitto. And guess what? Nik Bonitto knows it.
TJ Watt and Miles and what might happen with guys like Micah and Aiden.
Yeah, I mean, the edge market is kind of crazy right now, just, knowing that, everybody's getting these big deals and it's only getting bigger and bigger. And, luckily for me, I'm in a good position right now where, the market's kind of in my favor.
His timing's unbelievable. Good for him. Wish him the best.
The Altitude Daily. Kretman and Lindahl.
I'm a big fan of Joe Sakic and Chris McFarland. I think they know what they're doing.
Oh, I do too. I'm not saying.
I'm not just trying to toe the company line here. I would say that if I worked elsewhere or if I was anywhere else. I think they're very savvy. So I'll equate it to this, okay? I think these dudes are freaking brand new. They just got these jobs. Ben Tenzer and John Wallace, seemed pretty confident that Jonas Valanciunas would play here. And of course, he's under contract. They had a very good inclination, but they had a ton of confidence. I feel like there is a sense of confidence here as well, that they're targeting somebody and they know what they're doing and they're confident they're going to get it done. Just like Tenzer and Wallace were confident that Valanciunas
but that doesn't mean I have to be
here.
excited till I see it. Okay, because the question is, who are you most excited for? I'm not telling you I'm not going to watch the Avs. I'm not on boycott or anything. I'm always excited to watch Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar, and the group play. I'm excited to see what Gabe Landeskog can do, and can he bring maybe some balance and chill back to the room that I think sometimes Nathan McKinnon turns the heat pretty high up in, okay? I'm excited for all that, but I'm more excited to see if the Broncos can live up to the hype and if the Nuggets can be everything I think. Frankly, really, in a logical sense, if I'm not caught up in the time of year, I'm most excited for the Broncos right now because it's all about to get started, and I absolutely love football in the NFL, okay? But when it comes to really watching a team that I think has the true top to bottom pieces to challenge for the championship, it's the Nuggets. And maybe the Avs get there. Maybe they do. But all I know is right now, a lot of what you traded for the last 2 years has walked away, and I feel like you're in the situation where somehow you're going to have to rebuild it again. And when you do it, I'll lead the bandwagon. But right now, you're not in my top. You're the third in my top 3 of being excited to watch because I'm a touch bitter.
Of course, that's the way it is. They are number 3 right now on the excitement power rankings. And they need to change that. And they need to make a move. And I'm calling it. I am predicting they will. They will make the move that satisfies you and me and everybody else. They will.
Okay, I hope they do. I hope they do. They've also given up a lot of things to make those moves in the past, and at some point you may have to just refill the bank account. You may have to just let the clock run.
They
you may
just
have to work a
drafted
little
a few
overtime.
dudes. I think that they have tradable prospects. The Ilya Nabokov goaltender. They don't really need, if they believe in Mackenzie Blackwood, they don't need Nabokov.
Well, I mean, look, I love him. They don't technically need Wedgwood. I think Wedgwood is the perfect backup goaltender and brings a lot of levity to the room.
This is the last year Wedgwood's under contract.
He could be very desirable.
He's getting into his mid-30s. Maybe they can bring, maybe the woodshed is what it is for the next few years. I could see them re-signing Scott Wedgwood, in which case you absolutely don't need Ilya Nabokov. And that's a trade piece to go get somebody.
Okay, but you could also trade Wedgwood if someone needs a veteran netminder to kind of run things.
You could do that.
We'll see.
They're doing something, Andy. I
trust those guys. They've got championship pedigrees, but it doesn't mean that I got to be psyched. I love my kids. Doesn't mean I'm psyched with them all the time,
dude. And I'll end it with this. I might be the dumbest sucker in the history of planet Earth. I think it'll be Sidney Crosby. I do.
I almost don't want to hear about it anymore.
I know that it seems like, even saying it out loud makes it feel even less likely that it'll happen. But I'm saying it.
You've been listening to the Altitude Daily. Catch us live weekdays on 92.5 FM, the Altitude Sports Radio app, twitch.tv/AltitudeSR, youtube.com/Altitude Sports Radio, and your favorite smart speaker. Say Altitude Sports Radio.